All right, let's make some money on YouTube, shall we? Let's go. Hey there, Enterprisers, what's good? It's Jason Ligo here again, and in this video, I want to talk to you about how to make money with YouTube. That's right, making money with YouTube. How can you make money with YouTube? Is it even possible? Is it still something that's going on? Are people making money with YouTube, and can you do it? The answer is yes, and actually there's a few ways to do it. I'm going to give you the most common ways, and then I'll kind of give you a brief step-by-step detailed way on how to go about doing it. All right, let's get right to it. How to make money with YouTube. I'm excited. Let's go. All right, friends, before we begin, let me make it clear that marketing is marketing. You've kind of heard me, dispel this theme before and really just start to tell you that no matter what you're doing, the rules don't change. It's kind of like, the game is the same anywhere you go. And what I mean by saying the game is the same anywhere you go, it means that there's very little changes in the rules. It's just maybe the arena in which you play. Marketing is marketing. Online marketing is nothing more than marketing online. And YouTube is an arena or is an avenue by which you can do marketing. Okay, so we're going to proceed with that standpoint. So now let me go ahead and give you the 3 most common ways to make money with YouTube. And then I'm going to give you my personal favorite and kind of talk to you more about how to go about doing that. Okay, so number 1, first and foremost, the way to make money on YouTube is through ad revenue. Okay, also simply known as monetization. And this is the most common pursued way for YouTubers to make money. It's simply to get your content out there in such a way where you have enough views coming in, and when the views come in like they should, you hit a certain level of viewership. Oftentimes this also results in a high following. More followers and subscribers that you have, the more views you get, and now all of a sudden you're collecting ad revenue that's cut to you from the Google YouTube hierarchy. And so they basically give you money for the more that your content can be out there in the online universe. And so this is why a lot of people really just hammer out videos and try to get as much content out there as possible, because really the more views you get is what does it. And the more views you get is in direct proportion often to how much content you can put out there, how fast you can do so, and as a result also how many followers and subscribers you can get. That kind of bolsters that number for you. So if you're going to go this route, there you have it. The formula is very, very simple. Cough out content, make sure that you're sharing it everywhere, and try to create some kind of a virality. And then where people are catching fire, they're sharing it with other people, and now you have a ton of views. Okay, this is the way to do it. Now, the reason that this is not necessarily my favorite, although it is valuable, it didn't take long for me to get my invitation to get monetized, but the reality is, I find that especially unless you have a huge following, and that really impacts how many views you get, then all of a sudden the money that comes in is not exactly, the most to shout about. It's money, it's better than nothing, but it's not really big until you get big. Does that make sense? But take it for what it is, give it a try. Just know that this technique usually requires a lot of time. Again, you can make it less or more time depending on how well you do and how committed you are to getting your stuff out there, but it's a viable option. Number 1, ad revenue or monetization as we call it. Number 2, paid sponsorships. Paid sponsorships. Now, I love the paid sponsorship model, and the reality is you see a lot of this in other forms of marketing, other social media, for instance, Instagram. Instagram is huge. Basically, someone pays or sponsors a post, right? A lot of the time it's for you to take a picture of yourself wearing their stuff and showcasing their material. The same is true with YouTube. Oftentimes people will pay you in exchange for a sponsorship, and that is for you to give them a shout out of sorts in your video to talk about it. And oftentimes it's to demonstrate whatever it is that they have to sell. So if you just go through your YouTube channel, depending on who you're watching, there's no question in my mind as to whether or not you're gonna run into a paid episode or a paid sponsorship video, in any short amount of time. Oftentimes the video is started with "this video is sponsored by" or is paid for in promotion by, and then you talk about who it is, right? So this could be anything. This could be a service. This could be a product. Oftentimes this could even be an educational facility or something where people can learn something from. Any program. There really are no limits to this, which is why it is so powerful. And so oftentimes the way that this will come together is when a paid sponsorship opportunity discovers you because you're in a similar niche. Does that make sense? You really don't see a whole lot of this. At least I haven't seen a whole lot of this successfully done, where what you're talking to and your audience is used to receiving from you is different than what someone else wants to sponsor, right? It just kind of doesn't make sense. So adversely, where would you see that this works well and works, a lot of in terms of volume? It's very simple. One of the best examples that I see of this is in the health and wellness industry. So you might have a YouTuber who is in the fitness space or the health space, and they're working out and they're showing workouts and they're showing menus and they're showing selling, meal plans and talking about health, fitness, nutrition, and the like. A very good sponsorship opportunity for them might be a new, nutritional supplement company, right? Or maybe some company that offers personalized training, or maybe it is an app of sorts that will help you track your macros, things like that. They'll come in and they'll pay the YouTuber and say, hey, if you'll just shout us out to your audience, I see you got 100,000 subscribers. Your videos usually catch, so many thousand views in a short amount of time. Let them know who we are. And if you'll go ahead and promote us to them, we'll go ahead and pay you this in exchange, right? Very, very powerful. And again, it's really awesome because you get to dictate the terms, right? When it comes to paid sponsorships, it is you as the YouTuber dealing with the vendor who's using your platform to market their product or service. So you really can say, give me this cut, 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%, ongoing revenue, whatever it is, everything is negotiable. Paid sponsorships are powerful. Number 3, and finally, sell your stuff. Okay, sell your stuff. There's not a better terminology for this, but I'm just calling it sell your stuff. And all that really means is click on the link in the description below, all right? Maybe I should call this clickable links, but I like sell your stuff, so we're gonna say that. All this really is you promoting to people to click on a link in your description that is marketing something that you want to sell. So as opposed to getting paid revenue just for cranking out content, or also as opposed to getting paid by a third party who wants to use your platform to market their stuff, now you're getting paid for selling your own stuff, selling things at your discretion. Now, what's cool about this is that virtually everything can be sold with a clickable link these days. And so that's what you're gonna do is create a clickable link, put it in your description. You're gonna demonstrate some knowledge, deliver some value in your video, and call attention. That is, place a call to action for people to click on the link. And what happens on that link in that transaction ultimately results in you getting paid. What's also cool about this model is that you can sell virtually anything, whether it's your product or better yet, an affiliate product, which as you know is what I really, really love to do. So affiliate marketing in my case is huge. And in my belief, it is the easiest way to get started in business. And when you couple it with the fact that you are delivering content and telling people to click on a link that goes to an affiliate offer, now you're absolutely hitting a very, very powerful series of events that could spurn an amazing line of business for you that could pay you for years and years to come, especially if you're in the business of promoting ongoing and subscription-based products, right? Continuity products. That's a lot to say, my friend, but ultimately, listen, every YouTuber that you know, go and click on their description box, and what are you gonna find? Link after link after link after link after link. They have staples of links that you could click on, and literally every time you click on any one of those links and you purchase, they get paid. Why can't you do the same thing, right? So again, if you're in the fitness niche, great. Find some affiliate products that you want to sell that you believe in and start marketing them, right? Go ahead and talk, deliver value. When someone clicks on any one of your links, it could be to protein powder. It could be to exercise equipment that you use, right? And so on and so forth, okay? You also see this in other fields as well. Take in my case, I'm an online marketer. I like business. I like entrepreneurship. I like sales and marketing. So what do I have in my description, right? Obviously, first and foremost, I have the greatest online course that shows you how to build an online business, even if you failed before. Click on that first link in the description. That's my shameless plug. You don't want to miss that. But then also look at some of the other resources that I have. Things like technology. All right, these are landing page builders and email delivery softwares and other things that I use personally that I believe in, and that's why I'm marketing it to you. If you have a business, want to start a business, because I believe there'll be value to you as well. So hopefully that makes sense. So without further ado, go ahead and sell your stuff. The beauty here is that it does not require a large following, okay? Certainly not to start. Immediately when you're getting started and you've got the YouTube, keyword thing going on where you're delivering value and people are searching for your stuff and they find your video, it doesn't really matter. No one qualifies you in accordance with how many views you have and how many subscribers you have. If you're delivering value and they connect and you have a call to action to the link in your description box, you absolutely could have a transaction take place right there, right? So there's no negotiation, right? You don't have to negotiate with a third party for a paid sponsorship. All you have to do is place a link in there that makes sure it's coded to you so that when they purchase, you get paid. And again, it could be your product or it can be an affiliate product, and you can put as many in there as you absolutely can. Now, I would caution you not to put 200 links in there, right? Just put a few, but you can have several. You can have more than a few. You can have many over time, and the more people watch you and trust you, then the more they're willing to check out all of your offerings. And believe me, this model works. I continue to get paid time and time again from different things that have been placed in links of previous videos almost a year ago, 2 years ago, so on and so forth. The same can happen to you. There you have it, my friends. Listen, I trust this is helpful to you. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on any more hot new content that I got coming down the pipe just for you. On top of that, like I said, if you haven't had a chance yet, click on the link in the description box below. It's the first one, and that's going to take you to my home study course. The Digital Freedom Jumpstart shows you exactly what to do. Watch over my shoulder, as a matter of fact, as I show you what to do, starting from scratch to get you rocking and rolling in your own online profitable business. Jason Lago with Always Enterprise. I'll see you next time. Take care.